All right, so in this video, we're going to be diving in and getting a little bit deeper, and we're going to be talking about how to choose a niche on Fiverr. There are over 160 possible different niches that you can choose from to set gigs for in Fiverr. So when you are asking yourself, okay, what gig should I offer? Here are three things that I want you to keep in mind. Number one, what are the current best-selling gigs on Fiverr? That's going to help you know what people are highly seeking, right? You're gonna know what they want to buy. And because it's one thing to just go ahead and put a gig out there that you think is a good idea, but you want a hungry market. So you want to know what the market wants and what it's demanding, so that you can give the solutions for that. The second thing that I want you to keep in mind is, what assets do you currently have at your disposal that you can use on Fiverr? This could be any number of things, really. I mean, I have seen some crazy things offered on Fiverr. You can offer, anything from like little sorts of trinkets. Like I've seen people make like jewelry for under $5. Maybe they have a jewelry business that they already are running, and they have little items that they've already created. That would be a great way to get rid of some extra inventory. Maybe it's very simple designs. You don't want to offer anything too elaborate, but now that Fiverr does offer those higher priced packages, you could offer things that are $100, $200 even. So you could even offer physical items like that. Another thing would be, maybe you are located in a really big city with a lot of foot traffic. New York City, Boston, Miami, wherever it may be, any large city. You can offer to post flyers and things online so that people are able to see people's listings. I've seen a lot of those on Fiverr, and they do pretty well. You could also offer, if you have a nice face, pretty face, you're a girl, you can offer to hold a sign for someone's business or company. Or I've even seen people will, paint their face or paint their bodies with, whatever your message may be. So that's another like unique kind of thing that you can offer. Just think about what all of your assets are at your disposal. Maybe you have an online company, kind of like I did, although I kind of built my company as I went along in Fiverr, which you can do as well. But maybe you already offer online services. Think about those services that you offer. Can you break them down into smaller packages to offer $5, $10, $20 services on Fiverr, and then you can use that, and we'll talk about this later on, but then you can use that and expand your value ladder, and you can actually build a value ladder out on Fiverr. And like I said, I will show you exactly how to do that later on in this course. So stay with me, watch all the videos all the way through, and it's going to make sense of how you can really build a business, even just starting on Fiverr, and how that will grow out and expand into other regions. So the third thing that I want you to keep in mind is time. How much time do you have to spend on Fiverr? And I don't necessarily mean let me clarify. Now, as I've mentioned before, once you start your account and you have gigs set up, just go ahead and keep that Fiverr window open all day. That way you can reply back to messages as soon as possible and keep that response rate high. That is going to help you get more sales and going to help you be better at customer service for serving your people. Now, so I don't mean necessarily hours that you're on Fiverr, but actually hours that you're delivering. So how much time do you actually have to fulfill these gigs? And that's a very important thing to keep in mind, because you may see some great ideas here on Fiverr for things that people are offering, but maybe you don't have all of those tools and know-how and setup to be able to implement all of those things quickly. So think about what is close at hand, right? And that's really what Fiverr is all about. What do you already have at your disposal that you can offer for others that'll be a great value for helping them grow their businesses? Remember, that's most of what Fiverr is small to medium business owners, and those are the people that you're going to be serving. So with that in mind, I want you to just keep those three things. Best sellers. What are the best sellers? What are your current assets that you can easily freelance out to others? And how much time do you have to deliver on these gigs every day? So if you don't have a lot of time, you need to make sure that you can really get these gigs done quickly. And the rule of thumb that I like to use is $1 per minute. So if you have a $5 gig, that gig shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to deliver. That may sound like, oh, that's a little cheap, but here in America especially, like, that's about equivalent to our time, and for some people, unfortunately, they get paid a lot less than that. However, to really make Fiverr be worth your time and your energy, that's my rule of thumb. That's what I recommend doing. That's the way that you can actually make a good sum of money without spending too much time and energy that feels like, you're not getting much back in return. So you want to make sure that everything that you're doing is worth your time, but you're not spending too much time delivering these gigs. So rule of thumb, $1 per minute. So $5 gig, 5 minutes delivery. With that being said, those are like the three main important things I want you to keep in mind when you're asking yourself, what gig should I be creating? In the next video, we will dive even deeper and we will do a little bit of research and showing you how to find the best selling gigs on Fiverr so that you can make the best decisions in what to offer. So stick with me in the next video.